Good afternoon, everyone. Most of you know me as Moose from Moose Mowing, and for those who don't know me yet, well, I'm Moose from Moose Mowing. And today I want to share a little about who I am, how Moose Mowing started, and where I am now. When I was 12, I wanted a job, and I wanted to start earning money a bit. And I looked into some places, but I still wasn't old enough yet. Then, at the time, I had two big goals. I wanted to build a new computer, and I wanted to go to space camp eventually. And since we already had a mower, I started thinking about how I can create my own opportunity. So I made flyers, and my mom helped by posting on social media to help people know I was starting a lawn care business. So people actually started calling. And I started with a mower, a few customers, and a lot to learn still. A local landscaping company in Cyprus reached out and took the time to help me learn more about the industry. And they shared advice, answered questions, and helped me understand there was a lot more to landscaping than just mowing. So that experience taught me something important, that successful people are often willing to help if you're willing to learn. Mm-hmm. So another question I get quite a lot is, where do I go to school? And I am homeschooled. Yay! I am homeschooled and also currently attend Astronova, a small global school that grew from the experimental school originally created at SpaceX. And at Astronova, it's quite unique classes that help us think in different ways. And some of the classes I've taken include coding, game building, philosophy, acrostic writing, and more. And one thing I really appreciate about Astronova is how they really try and help you learn. Now that it's expanded into high school, I'll also be part of its first graduating high school class, which I'm pretty excited about. And Astronova helps me it teaches me how to think, not just what to memorize. And that flexibility has allowed me to keep learning while building Moose Mowing. And it looks a lot different. And that's one of my favorite parts of it, actually. When most people hear Moose Mowing, they usually think I just mow. And yes, mowing still is a large part of the business, but it's grown into way more than that. Today, I also work on landscaping projects, mulch installation, sod repairs, and property cleanups, soft washing, fence repairs, etc. And I realize I can do a lot more than I originally thought. Except trees, those are getting sent straight to Mr. Ron. And that is one of the best parts of being connected to this group. If I can't do something, then I probably know someone in this room who can. I really enjoy helping transform properties into something better. Some of my favorite projects are the big cleanups where you can stand back at the end of the day and barely recognize the place. Landscaping gives me a chance to be creative, help solve problems, and help bring people's properties back to life. That's when you know you made a difference. I've learned that a business needs standards. For Moose Mowing, I call it the Moose Standard. It comes down to 4 commitments that we try to hold ourselves to every time. First, we try to reply within hours, not days. And second, we show up when we say we will. People are busy, and they should be able to plan their week without wondering if we are coming. Third, we leave the property better than when we found it. Whether it is mowing, landscaping, cleanup, or a bigger project, the goal is always to improve the property. And fourth, we treat every yard like it is our own That means care, attention, and pride in the details. To me, the Moose standard is simple. Do what you say, show up with pride, and leave every property better than you found it. Here are a couple of before and afters. This is some sod replacement, as the company prior to Moose Mowing had placed some old sod, and the whole yard needed to be redone actually. We did some cleanup, planted some new bushes, added some mulch and some fresh sod to add some curb appeal. This was just some simple mulch placed around the trees.
I like your nice stone.
This yard was quite wild. We had a realtor reach out for a move out, but it was pretty fun, and it was pretty nice to see it look like an actual yard in the end. And this right here, this homeowner was trying to get the HOA offer back and needed just a simple soft wash. From Bull Rocks to Black Star Gravel for the win. And I've been blessed to have this entire JVPNG group. When I first walked into the networking event at Gallery Furniture, I was actually way more, I was a lot less confident at the time, to put it politely. And the stack of business cards. And Mr. Gilbert took me in right away and made me feel like I belonged. And since then, JVPNG has become more than just a networking group for me. It has become almost like a family.
Amen.
This group has welcomed me, encouraged me, and shown me what real business owners do. I've been given an opportunity that a lot of kids my age don't get. I get to sit in a room with real people, building real businesses, solving real problems, serving their communities, and making a difference in their own way. And that is actually a lot like what I'm learning in school too. And there we talk about real world problems, ideas, problem solving, and creativity, and how people can make an impact. Here at JVPNG, I get to see those things happening in real life. Every time I come here, I learn something. Sometimes it's about business, sometimes it's about how to talk to people, how to build trust, how to support others, or how to keep going when things are hard. One thing I really appreciate is seeing the kindness in this group. People here don't just talk about business, they help each other, encourage each other, and actually care. And I'm also pretty honored to be JVPNG's youngest member. A special shout out to Mr. Gilbert. From the moment he met me, he supported me and believed in me. That means more to me than he probably knows. Being part of JVPNG has helped me grow, not just as a business owner, but as a person. It has shown me that age does not have to be a limitation when you are surrounded by people who are willing to guide you, encourage you, and give you a chance. So, very grateful that my regular mowing route is actually full right now, to the point where I actually have a waiting list. That would not be possible without great customers, referrals, and support from the community. Because of that, my focus is growing towards moosecaping, well, landscaping in other words, larger property transformations, and commercial opportunities. So while my mowing route is full and I have a waiting list, as previously mentioned, I'm always happy to talk about landscaping projects, commercial properties, and future opportunities. Before I finish, I want to give a special shout out to my parents. While Moose Mowing has my name on it, I still cannot do a lot of it without them. In fact, I don't think I could have done like any of it without them. being said, God bless you. God bless your family. God bless your business. Thank you all.
Oh.